Hello guys, I wanted to do a video on all my Polaroid cameras and so you could see them working. So here we go. I'm going to talk about the models too. Oh, this is a fairly common model here. I got it at a yard sale for $1 in August of 2022. It is the Polaroid One Step. And this is the first One Step. And here's the controls. Very simple. Red button is to take a picture. We'll demonstrate that later when I'll put in my test cartridge for it, which is just an empty cartridge. It still has its battery life to it. And then here's the brightness. So if you want it darker, you go here. If you want it center, it's there and it actually clicks, so that's good. Then that. And then and then this is like your viewfinder. So you'd look into this. It's a pretty accurate viewfinder. See, you can't really tell on the video. I'm trying to get it up to the camera. There you go. You can kind of see the viewfinder. It looks much better on purpose. And if you look up to it, here's the counter telling you how much pictures you have left. And this thing, funny enough, actually goes up to 10. Even though if you're familiar Polaroid film, it only goes up to 8. That's because back in the day when this thing was made, it actually came with 10, the cartridges, but they went down to 8, like this one. This one was a brand new one that I got a few months ago. Now this is for these two cameras. These take different film, but this is a vintage one from the late 90s. I also got it at the yard sale because whoever was selling this camera at the yard sale must have thought this was the film for it, even though this is different film. But this still has its battery in it. I checked it. But sadly, someone poured some sticky residue on it, so it can't actually take pictures anymore. But you could still use it to test with. Let me show you. So normally when you get a half-used normally you get a Polaroid film. This one was a brand new one, but normally it's just like this color, right? Yep. Well, see, it's like some sticky residue that someone poured on there. Anyways, alright, that's enough for this camera. We'll go to our other cameras. Then right after they made the One Step, Polaroid made the One Step Flash, which is just like the One Step, except you have to open this. Open that up. And this I also got a yard sale, but for $2. It was a completely different yard sale. I got it Friday. Yeah, Friday. Here's the camera lens. That's your viewfinder again. This is the One Step Flash because it comes with a flash button to take your photos. I'll be right back. Alright, sorry about that, guys. I'm back. But anyways, this is the Polaroid Flash. If I were to guess when this was made, probably the mid or later 80s. This was... Pretty sure this was the first Polaroid camera to have this flip design that all the Polaroid cameras had until today. Like, see, you could flip it and then flip it back out. Anyways, there's several features. I exactly don't know what this does. Same with this. This is some sort of setting, I think. Or is it? I'm not sure. I'll have to Google what those are for. And then your viewfinder right here. Let's flip it back and see if I can... Oh yeah, the viewfinder's a little different on this one than the original One Step. Let's do side to side. Okay, so here's the original One Step. See? Here's the One Step Flash. There's 2 holes to look out of. I don't know why they did that, but let's see if we can... There we go. You can kind of see out of the viewfinder. Of course, if you put your actual eye up to it, it would be a lot better. You can actually see it very clearly. These viewfinders work on here. But, yeah. And remember when this one has the iconic red button that you push, takes photos. This one doesn't. This one actually adds it on the side. So you have to push the side. No, it would take the button. I've tested this one. The flash does work on this one because I've seen it work. And then, there we go. Oh, yeah. Oh, I forgot to show you the inside. Here. There's the sticker basically telling you it takes Polaroid 600 film battery contacts because these older cameras, the cartridge had the battery in it, and that's what powered the cameras. So the huge issue with these is if you have a really old vintage Polaroid film like this one from the 90s, chances are it might not work because the battery might be dead, which this test cartridge I use for test is not, even though it's from this box here. I don't know why. But yeah. This is from the 90s. So this is like fast forwarding a little while after they made a few other one-step models. And then they came out with the one-step autofocus, which added autofocus. And I also found this at a yard sale for $2. It was at the same yard sale. I'll have to tell you that story in a few minutes here. But here's the viewfinder. Looks a little different. This one works really good too. See? There we go. See? This is actually this here. I thought it was a button at first. But this is actually if you put in a cartridge and if it has a battery in it, this will be green. So yeah, but they removed the indicator, how many pictures you had. The Polaroid flash, the one-step flash had that, but not the one-step autofocus. Probably by then they removed it for some reason, I don't know. But anyways, this one also, like, I'm pretty sure this is like a hand rest or something, like to put your finger on, yeah. Then this is the button to take your picture. There. And so it's... Oh, and I'm pretty sure there's some more controls down here, which I'm not sure what those are for. Those are on the one-step flash too. But anyways, let's get to testing these. So let's start off with the original one-step. Let me get the cartridge. Alright, so let me tell you a disclaimer about this one-step. This thing takes SX-70 film. So it's really unfortunate. Yeah, oh. This thing wants to knock over. I swear. But anyways, it's unfortunate this thing takes it because that's the more rarer film that Polaroid used before they switched to 600 film. Anyways, so just put it in here. Oh, there we go. Quick. There you go. And let's take a picture and look at the camera ones. But yeah, this does work just because the reason it's not spitting out of pictures, like I said, this cartridge has no pictures in it. Because there's only 8 pictures you get in a full Polaroid film cartridge. Yes, I know it's not that much compared to your cell phone. You could take infinite amount of photos on a modern digital camera or a cell phone. But sadly, Polaroids only have 8 photos and then they're done, basically. Alright, one-step flash. Let's test this. This one opens about the same. It has the same thing. It looks about the same. They tried to make it very, very similar to the original one-step. See if I can get it. You know what? I could prop it like this. Oh. Dear, I hope that doesn't fall. I could Yep, this is very troublesome. Because I'm recording this with a cell phone. Anyways, here's our test cartridge. Make sure it's in there. Alright. Let's take a film with this. I could have been mistaken and the battery died in this cartridge, but I hope it didn't. So I can demonstrate this to you guys. Yeah, this battery in this cartridge might have died once thinking about it, but I don't know. I have no idea. Let's try reinserting. I have no idea if the... Here's something. Oh, there's the flash. As you could see there it was. It took a picture. But anyways, yeah, there's that one. And yes, I tested the flash. Both of these, the flash works. Alright, let's take that out. Let's close this. There we go. Alright, this one-step autofocus opens about the same. They changed the lever to open it a little bit compared to those two. Oh, there you go. Yep. That's right, isn't it? Yep. Just wanted to make sure we were right. But yep. See if I can take a picture. For some reason on this model, you have to hold it down really hard. I think that's just my model. You have to push the button really hard to get a picture from this thing. Yeah. Maybe it doesn't want us to get a picture of it. Oh, this thing's so confusing. Hello? Oh, there it went. I heard it. But like I said, I can't actually, take it out or whatever. And this thing is really hard to take out. The cartridge. I'll explain why. Probably is on all of the one-step autofocuses, but they don't give you much room for like your thumb to grab the cartridge and pull it up like you normally do. So you have to really pull it. And then finally, after like playing with it for so long, you have to get the film out. Finally get... Guys, I'm gonna pause for a second. I'll be right back. Alright, sorry about that, guys. I was able to get the film out, finally. But yeah, that's the one-step autofocus. And before anyone starts going, ooh, I want to start collecting vintage Polaroid cameras, I gotta warn you guys about something about these Polaroid cameras. When you buy the film online, it's going to be really expensive, okay? I told you, all these cartridges for these only took 8 pictures. Guess what? The SX-70 film that this camera uses is about $20 just for one cartridge. That's how expensive they are now. See, here's a cartridge. This is a modern cartridge too. Yeah. Because only mainly 2 cameras used the SX-70 film, so it's more rare. The one-step and the original Polaroid camera from 1970 used it too. But yeah, you only have 8 photos on it, and this one, the film cost $20 for this one. But these, the 600 is more common because most Polaroid cameras ended up using the 600 film. And so like the 600 film is a few dollars cheaper, so it's like about, the lowest price I've seen for it is about $15 or so in new condition. But yeah, that's how it is. But I know like Polaroid still makes cameras, but they use different film from these. They make like film, they use like film called like ICE or something, or basically what it is all it is like just like 600 film, but the fact they take the battery out of the cartridge and put the battery in the camera. So yeah, but you could still buy film for these. So yeah, I might buy film for these 2 cameras, I don't know. Who knows? I know I have another thing of film that I haven't opened laying around for this one, because this cartridge, that's for this one right here. This cartridge, I got it for the holidays, but I'm pretty sure I got 2 though. I got 2 film cartridges, I'm pretty sure, yeah. I think that's right, because I remember since we had to order them from Amazon, the other one ended up coming like after the New Year for some reason, I don't know. But maybe after digging around the house, I might find that. Might be able to take some more pictures with this camera. Because I only took a few pictures with this camera before, and they turned out okay. It's because on all of those, I was in a low-lit environment. And with Polaroid film, if you're like in a darker environment, like it will like show up like all dark. Like you'll be able to see nothing once the film develops. I took a picture of the few things. But yeah, I only got one successful picture though. Picture of our Christmas tree. But that was only because you could see the lights and nothing else because it was low lit. It was during the morning after I just got to film, so yeah. Anyways, that's a video on my Polaroid cameras, vintage Polaroid cameras. So I hope you enjoyed that video. And did you know, and with this one it comes with buy one, get one free. I wonder if they still do that. I wonder if they would still honor that on the Polaroid website. But anyways, with this one, you have to buy, back in the day, you bought a light bar, had 10 light bulbs in it. It would have a little plug to attach right here. And when you take a picture, it would flash, just like these two. Okay? And then what you do is that this side could take 5 photos. 5 on that side, and then the other side could you had to flip it over and then take it, and then you would take another 5 photos before all the bulbs were burnt out. So yeah, but this was also on that 600 film. What do we have here? It says on this side 2%. I'm not 2%. $2 off Polaroid copies. Sure, give me a Polaroid copy. I might post this to my community channel that, you know what, I will. After I make this. And then in here, if it doesn't want to hide, is when I opened this yesterday and tried to use it with these cameras, the little test thing that it has on top, usually when you get a new film and then you put it in there and the camera spits it out. But yeah, house hunting. Oh, keep your options straight. Take instant photos of each house and label the photos immediately before you forgot which house was which. Okay, so that's a tip from Polaroid right there. So if you're guys, if you're house hunting, you get a vintage Polaroid camera and take a photo of each house and label it, just like it says on here. I'm gonna post this to my community channel too, so you can read all of this. Full warranty. Wait a second. Film replaced if defective in many. Oh. Man, it doesn't apply to outdated film, so I can't return this. Hold by sides only. Yes, this is how you're supposed to hold a Polaroid film. Not like this with your grubby hands on the film. You know what your fingerprints are gonna do to the film? Ruin it. Yeah. But yeah, that was my vintage Polaroid cameras. So see you guys later. Bye.